Yo, we have time for just one more segment, and of course, this is our jam of the week. Oh, we get a little country up in here.
I'm not familiar with this tune, but I'm endlessly entertained by the name Dierks Bentley.
Dierks Bentley, that's right. Suck a bag of Dierks, everybody. It's Dierks Bentley with his song 5150. That's right.
He has this one song where it's like, it's different for a girl. Peeing is different.
His biggest song is called Drunk on a Plane.
Yeah.
And those comments weren't as fun just because most of his audience is just like, one of these days I'll be on a plane. People who've never left a 50-mile radius of their fucking house. Must be nice.
I'm listening to this to get hyped up to be on the plane.
Yeah. It's a lot of that. So I had to settle for 5150, which is, of course, 5150. Apparently, Dierks was mispronounced the Van Halen or Van Hagar record of the same name. Instead of calling it 5150, which is the California legal code for being involuntarily put into psych evaluation.
I think it's become a national one, too.
Is it now? Is it? Well, there was a lot of people in these comments that were like, thought it was a gun or something. Like, I almost blew my head off with a 5150.
Yeah.
Like, they don't.
Or it's like a truck. Ford at 5150.
Dude, there's so much truck stuff in this fucking video. Yeah. But apparently he pronounced it 5150, and someone was like, "Oh, you're such a hick. You don't know it's 5150."
Their record company is like, who gives a shit? Just put it out there.
Yeah.
I don't 50 whatever the fuck you want to say, George.
Yeah.
Just put it out there.
But he's talking about, losing his woman has made him crazy. 5150, call the popo. He's nuts. So that's the context of the title. This comes off of his 2012 classic, Home. And this song has 34...
Poor Nashville songwriter wrote all this shit.
Oh, yeah. The song has 34 million views, 4,766 comments, and I read every goddamn last one of them. So let us now dive down into the depths of Dierks Bentley's 5150 on YouTube. See what the people have to say. First up, love this name, Morgan Pepper, which sounds like it should be followed by 5 months ago. Ha ha ha! This boy rocks. Drunk by 6:30. Mission completed. Stand by for my after-hours debrief. And now I was able to search the entirety of all of those 4,000 comments. He never posted again.
No.
One assumes he died that night.
No.
Yeah. Again, voice to text, drunk driving.
More to come.
This was like,
when I achieve homedom, I will debrief.
of course, you're on the verge of blackout. when
More
you're
to
posting
come.
this on YouTube.
More to follow. This message will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
he fell asleep before the song ended.
Yeah.
Will Plays Games, 1993, from 11 years ago. Why do country women and Asian women have to be so damn hot? I'm happy to have my woman.
I happy.
That's true.
Why are we doing country Asian women erasure here? You could be both. Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Why? And why? Why is just the letter Y, by the way, in this? Why do country woman and Asian
It's
women?
like cue that Robert De Niro punching the wall in Raging Bull. Why?
LARPcraft 12 years ago. And by the way, in this video, there's a bunch of people running from the cops on quads, like ATVs. So LARPcraft says, helmets, some on, some off. What the fuck? 3 of my friends were killed on quads, and they would have made it if they had their skid lids on.
Boy.
3? 3. It's a lot. I was like, how many? I don't think I've ever known more than one person at any given time who owned an ATV, let alone be killed by one.
That's the guy who brings that up, and everyone's it's like, man, we're doing this right now.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Like, we're on these. This is happening.
They were on a train crossing.
Yeah. They were on a train crossing, and there was 14 on another train, and somebody had to decide which
It became
train.
a Wile E. Coyote situation, a Dick Dastardly situation.
A trolley problem for people from Ocala, Florida. LARP says, this was a poor decision on the producer to show this mixed signal. Great video otherwise. We all love mud riding. So, again, this is like a person like, No one
Shame.
cares.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just projecting their trauma onto the YouTube comment.
Crystal McKenzie, 12 years ago. So much truck shit in these comments. Chevys are the best made trucks out there. Ford stands for fuck over rebuilt Dodge. If Fords are so good, why did they take the motors from a Chevy to soup up? They're Fords. It's because Chevy's the best.
Do you think Crystal's a man? Honestly,
Dude.
why did you read it like that?
Because Crystal,
It just sounded like you were swallowing a burp the whole time.
that might be. That was yeah. That was the activity. That was what's going on. The study section of my activity trip is coming up right now. So yeah,
It seems like that's like the Ford Dodge thing is kind of like the Dale Jeff Gordon dilemma.
Oh yeah, dude,
yeah.
totally. Well, and also I noticed this on another one we did not that long ago about a country song that involved trucks, which is fucking all of them. If you go back far enough, there is a lot of people who are like, GM got a bailout from Obama. I don't fuck with Chevy anymore. Like, God, no one remembers. This is like actual ancient history now. So this is Angel Shelton from 3 weeks ago. To my love, Jedrick Shetland. I love you. My sexy thief of a husband, wherever you are,
Hey,
my
again.
love.
Wherever you are, you stole my heart and left in the night.
Again, your impression. Your
Come tell your boy hello. He misses you too.
Your
I like
impression
that
of a
it's-
woman is wanting. I want more from you, Rivers. You do an impression of a woman.
But respectfully.
Okay, all right.
I mean, that's if you do it like a vocal fry Southern woman voice, that's might be accurate to some of these.
Sure.
Hey, there might be somebody out there who's going, my sexy Southern husband. They're out there.
Boy,
Yeah, like gay men.
Yeah.
I'm turned on either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
Who knows? Colton Williams, 9 years ago. Hey, this is a good song. I wish I could meet him because my great grandpa Paul died listening to this song because it reminded of himself.
So did he kill himself?
Just a declaratively say misspelled sentence. Because he
Did he kill himself?
It just
That's
says,
got to be it, right? Or were they playing this when they pulled the plug?
that's what I think.
Yeah, dude,
100%.
it's like this sad thing where this crypt keeper looking fucking guy,
Yeah.
they like put the head, he's like, and then they just fucking like hit that volume up so high until he fucking.
Put on the four-wheeler song. Did you know that Ford stands for found dead on road?
Then if you told Dierks that, he'd be like, great, thank you for listening.
Cody Brady, 100, 12 years ago. This video looked like Michael Bay rubbed this off of the dick of a random camera angles. And hot girls, they don't move 10 steps or react to anything around them. The whole video. But this song is awesome. It would be more memorable if it had more awesome video. And that's a fact, Jack.
The what?
There's a lot of good stuff in there.
The beginning.
The rubbing Michael Bay's dick? What?
It says the video looks like Michael Bay rubbed this one off of the dick of random camera angles and hot girls that don't move. And there's no punctuation in any
Is
of
he
this.
trying to get that phrase off the ground? Like, man, you really rubbed that off the dick. Like you stole that from somebody?
I was like, when did
Dude, Carlos Mencia really rubbed that off the dick of all those other people he stole those jokes from.
I was like, when did camera angles grow dicks? I don't know.
This is what AI is learning off of.
Oh yeah,
It's learning.
100%. Yeah.
How do I feed my kids AI? Rub off the camera, dick.
Michael Bay. You'll love this one,
Hey,
Sam.
I can't get fingers though. They can't do fingers.
You'll love this one, Sam. Audi Main 420 from 10 years ago. You seriously uploaded this at 420? What a total win! I'm right there with you.
You don't know when they uploaded it, do you? I guess maybe they used to have that information.
Yeah, I think
on
so.
there.
I think so. Yeah. It must have been up there at some point. But
I assume this guy looks for the numbers 420 everywhere.
Yeah,
Considering it's in his name. He probably thinks he looks at the clock at 420 randomly all the time without realizing you look at the clock all the time.
Man.
You just don't care unless it's 420.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Speaking of which, what time is it right now, Rivers?
it's 412.
Shit.
You know what that means?
Finish the podcast.
Pretty
Finish
close.
the podcast. Finish the podcast.
S. Baker 1 year ago. This was my life as a teenager. The only thing different is I burned down my father's 33-foot boat while my brother and I was partying with some ladies when I was 16.
With some ladies.
So you're fucking rich as fuck.
The only difference is this huge fire.
It's the only part Dirk's left out.
He's watching like Free Falling by Tom Petty. He's like, this is my life. The only difference.
Now the only difference.
He says of the fire, LMAO, oops. 22 years later, my father still hasn't gotten over it. I can't believe there's a yacht on the bottom of a lake. Now, I'm the father of 2 at 38, and I no longer play these types of games.
Your dad's mad that you ruined his like $1 million yacht.
Yeah.
Still
You
22
fucking
later.
fail, son.
Yeah.
I just love that part where he goes,
Now I have 2 kids that he fully funds.
he says, I'm a father of 2 at 38, and I no longer play these types of games.
The fire game.
The fire game.
I no longer ruin my dad's possession.
I'm trying to get my own business off the ground.
Under the water.
Indy 4101, 12 years ago. Like this, if you are a city person and you rather go and drive a truck in the mud than go a fancy dinner. If you wear a cowboy hat,
Like.
if you wear,
a city person and I like fancy dinner and mud.
I like it's like you can't do both.
It's just people smashing their heads onto the computer. I like fancy dinner and mud.
I like the idea that he just thinks that fancy is something he would never do.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
into
yeah.
fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
That's city folk shit.
I know like dressing up.
All right, we got another lady, Sam. Do it. Let's see
Michelle.
what Michelle Van Pelt sounds like
The
in your.
police are nice and cincy. I'm so impressed. Fund the police. Great job, 911 Rescue. Love, Michelle. Oh, and Dierks reminds me of a guy named Hank in Hayden, Colorado. Hello to Craig, Colorado. I miss you. Hello to the Greek folks and the Samuelson True Value Hardware. Hello to Mark and his brother Kirk and Brenda McKay. Hi. Hi, Dierks. Love, Michelle.
I like that she shouts out Samuelson True Value
Michelle just
Hardware
stepped into the room.
and the Greek folks.
Yeah.
I mean, in reality, it'd probably be like, the police are nice and cincy. I'm so impressed.
love
Fun,
it.
Fun the police. Great job, 911 Rescue.
Yeah, what did they do for her? 911 Rescue.
They kept the
They
people
protected
out.
and served.
They kept the people she didn't want out.
They do too much.
I got 2 more here. Unicycle Rider 15,
So pedophile.
12 years ago.
Hey, there's only room for one on a unicycle.
Yeah.
You can't be stealing kids with a unicycle.
One guy
true.
and then one kid on top of that guy's face.
This is the guy we got to keep off those bike paths.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so Unicycle Rider 15, he says, damn, I want the blonde in this video. She looks like a girl I almost went out with.
I almost got her, dude.
We did a lot together, and right when we were starting to get serious, she broke my heart. She wasn't a true country girl, though. She was some city bitch who pretended to like trucks and mudding. I am now 20. And I mainly like dirt bike, BMX, off-road, and other stuff. But every once in a while, I'll pull out one of my old unicycles.
Oh my God.
So he just likes things where he gets dirty.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that old Attell bit. You know what I mean? He's like, you'll never read this in someone's diary. When he drove up on his unicycle, I knew I had to have his cock in my mouth. It's the fucking funniest bit.
And finally, James Horn, 3 months ago. Keep getting drunk on the planes, Mr. Bentley. I love ATVs. The drunk riders of a breath test. LOL. Donnie Ray Horn, you told me to give it the gas, so I opened the four-wheeler throttle all the way up on the hard top and dirt roads of Florida. I hope I don't get drunk and high on an ATV ever like that again. I did that. I own it. I admitted it. Okay, Sheriff John Herman Kirk, I will get that pothead charge over with in Martin County, Kentucky.
This is not City Hall. This is fucking YouTube. No one's reading this. Except for us.
Let me know, Snoop Dogg, when you got those red hair, pressed down brown buds. I was like, that. I don't know anything about weed, but that sounds like
Is that guy at the Santa Monica Boulevard said? I got that red-haired
pressed
brown
down
pants. You know what I'm talking about?
brown, pressed down brown. That sucks, right? Like, that sounds like bad weed.
The stinkiest of the inky.
Fuck you, CIA. You are the reason I am the way I am, right? Yep. Loco as hell now. Oh, yeah.
I'm also crazy because of the CIA.
Government Insane Ray strikes again. That is Dierks Bentley with 5150, our jam of the week.